Så, ska bara se. Ser de Steven in här? Let me introduce Steven. He's a really good person. I known him for almost 3 years, and 3 years go really, really fast, but sometimes it feels like a forever moment in many people's life, I guess. And they've been really calm to put this out to the world. And you all should be really thankful to be here today to meet Steven, and he has an incredible story. And he's really down to earth. And I think his culture, the culture in the company, and also Steven's personality, it will bring a lot of good things to our market here in Sweden and Norway and Europe. And I'm really glad to introduce Steven so he can share the vision of Connect and a little bit about the compensation plan, but also how people can, if they want, get started. Not everyone can buy a full node, so how can people start? And so the floor is yours, Steven, and we are really enjoying this moment.
Thank you, Mikael. Thank you so much for having me on the call tonight, and good evening, everyone. I appreciate you spending time with us. I don't take that for granted. I know that everybody's time is, time is the greatest resource that we have. I'm a father of 7 children. And I know I said 7. It's a big number, but I do have 7 children, 3 boys and 4 girls, and time is the one thing that you can't get back. So thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I wanted to start off tonight and maybe just tell a little story, kind of give you some insight into why I am so passionate about what we're doing. I look outside, I can see, I live very close to mountains, and I can see snow right now in the mountains. It's been snowing for the last few days. It'll be actually snowing a lot tonight. And this time of year always gets me thinking about my childhood. I grew up very poor, and I know that poor is a very relative word. Everyone has a different definition for poor. For me, we oftentimes didn't have enough food, and we would go out and go to grocery stores and go dumpster diving. We would actually go into the grocery store dumpsters and collect food. And we weren't necessarily eating rotten food, but we were eating food that was discarded. It was thrown away, and we would collect it and freeze what was good and throw away what was bad. And that was just part of my childhood. And I know that many people have experienced similar things throughout their lives and had financial hardship. But I remember one particular time when I was 15 years old, and it was right around Christmas time. And my parents had called me and my siblings together in our living room, and they kind of brought us all together. This was probably just a couple days or so before Christmas, and they said, "Look, we don't have a Christmas tree," which we didn't have it. We didn't have a tree. They said we're not going to have a meal like a Christmas meal, typical Christmas meal. We don't have presents. And but we love each other, and we have our faith, and and we have a great family. And as we were sitting there, again, I was 15, and as I was sitting there, I remember wanting to be really strong. I remember just wanting to be okay, even though financially things weren't looking good, and we weren't really going to have much of a Christmas. I remember thinking, man, I've got to be strong. And as I was sitting there thinking about that, I couldn't hold the tears back. And so we're sitting there in our living room together, and it was getting close to dark, to evening, and we heard a knock on the door, and I was very fast as a kid, so I popped up real fast, and I ran to the door, which was just a few feet away, and I opened up the door, and nobody was there. And my 2 brothers actually had come with me to the door, and there was nobody there. But we saw a Christmas tree and a box full of food, not just food, but had some gifts and some presents there as well. And me and my brothers, we just went out the door and split up and went as fast as we possibly could, running to see if we could find or get any idea of who came to our home to bring this amazing gift to us. And we didn't find anybody. They must have been a lot faster than we were, because they were gone. They just were, they're out of there. So we came back, and as a family, we got together. We said a prayer of thanks, and we had an amazing. We decorated the tree because they had left the tree there, and just had a really, really thankful, grateful Christmas. And it's because of individuals who were kind enough and aware enough to bless our family. When I look at what blockchain can do and what it can provide the world, I see an opportunity to bless people on so many different levels. This time of year, of course, we think about a lot of different things. We get together with family and friends, and oftentimes, we're reminiscing about the past, and we're talking about all the great things that maybe we're participating in. But I also see this as an opportunity for the blockchain to grow, develop, thrive, to really get the word out to individuals that right now don't have any idea about what the blockchain is or what it can do, and giving them an opportunity. One of the things that I love about blockchain technology is anybody can participate. No matter what their financial situation is, someone can come in and purchase $1 worth, of something, or $10 worth, or $1 million worth. It just, so there's room there for everybody to be able to participate in a really big way, and to take advantage of what the blockchain can do. Later on in life, as I started to kind of find different things and try to learn about different ways to build wealth and to grow, I got involved with real estate, and I got involved with personal development and growth, and with both industries. I love those industries. But I came to a point with my real estate company that I helped build with a few friends. I came to the point where I realized that no matter who I went and spoke to, I would speak all over the United States, and sometimes into a couple different countries as well. But no matter who I was speaking to, I knew that with real estate, I was only really talking to 5% maybe even less, 5% of the room, maybe less than that. Because in order to do something in real estate, you had to have a good credit and down payments and a great paying job, and you had to have all these different things that had to line up just perfectly so that the opportunity could work for you. Well, with blockchain, it doesn't matter where I go. I know that I can speak to 100% of the people that are there listening, and 100% of the people, if they're willing to learn and to grow, can take advantage of what the blockchain has to offer. And so, I know that Mikael has probably talked a little bit. I came on just a few minutes early, and he was talking about Gala a little bit. I don't understand Swedish, but I saw the screenshots there, and he's talking about Gala and green and kind of some of the what we're doing there. But let me maybe just help you see and understand some of the vision of what we are building. What we've been able to do very successfully in the blockchain space is to create a foundation. That foundation includes our app technology, it includes our Blockbot or node technology, and it includes our distribution platform. And our distribution platform incorporates a number of different blockchain mining protocols. If you understand blockchain mining protocols, you may have heard of proof of work. Maybe you've heard of proof of stake. There's also proof of storage and proof of action and proof of power. And there are a number of different blockchain mining protocols, and new protocols are being discovered and or invented all the time. And so what we've been able to do very well is to take this idea of mining, incorporate multiple different protocols, and run that on a platform again where almost anybody can participate at different levels. So with that, we built that out with Green. And, with Green has been such a tremendous project. We've been very, very careful and very intentional with Green. Maybe some of you have been part of the Green project for a while now. It's been around since July of 2018 is when it officially launched. And it's been tremendous. There's been some really neat things that we have learned. As a matter of fact, when the individuals and the team over at Gala came to us first, before it was even called Gala, Eric Schiermeyer and some of the guys over at Zynga Games and individuals that have built these amazing gaming technologies and kind of pioneered the free-to-play gaming platform, they came to us and said, "Hey, we want to put games on the blockchain." And we were heads deep into Green and really working on that project. When they came to us, we saw it as a great opportunity for a few different things. And actually, in hindsight, it was a great opportunity for us to then get into another market, utilize Green's technology in a new way, and test the waters even more to be able to figure out what can work, what doesn't work, what we need to fix, and what we need to improve on. And so Gala became kind of that really great testing ground for us. And as many of you have seen, the Gala project is a strong project. It's done very, very well, especially in this last year. It took a couple years to get here, but we've been able to really learn a lot from the interaction with some of the different exchanges and getting the sales force up and running to really push that project forward. And so it's just been great. Now what we can do, what we're excited about now is with the success that we've had with Gala, is to be able to apply and take that same base core technology that came from Green and now reapply what we've learned with Gala back to Green, to connect and the Win blockchain, applying that to now some of our other projects that maybe you've heard about, maybe you haven't. We've got a handful of others. We've got Switch, which is a crypto debit card, way better than anything else that's out there right now. We've got Blue, which is in the medical space, not just providing telemedicine and other services like that, but also providing individuals with opportunities to earn as they make healthy choices. That's what Blue is kind of all about. Liberty is another blockchain all about security and freedom of speech and some different things with phone technologies and some home security technologies. It's an amazing project. We also have, Switch, Blue, Liberty, Green, Win. Oh, the Win, of course, which is Connect and Win. The Win blockchain, which is really your proof of action in your relationship capital, right? It's rewarding you for sharing amazing blockchain projects with other people in a number of different ways. And so that's what the Win project is all about. And there's more to come. We have another one called Digger that's not yet released, but will be coming out soon, which is a precious metals backed blockchain, allowing us to keep those metals in ground, but have the digital representation of that in a cryptocurrency or a digital reward. And so we're excited. There's a lot more to come. One of the things that I wanted to just touch on there is, and I'm gonna make a very bold statement. I believe Connect will be the largest blockchain platform in the world. And when I say that, I don't say that lightly. And I don't say that, hopefully you understand and you see, I can get excited and I can do some rah-rah from time to time. I can be the cheerleader and get people going. But that's not my purpose right now. I just want you to really understand and kind of wrap your mind around what it is that we're building. Because of the platform that we have and the foundation of technologies that we've built, we are now able to enter into a variety of different industries and really establish a foundational blockchain movement inside of those different industries, disrupting oftentimes industries they're ripe for change. They need to be changed and improved. And with blockchain technology, we can do that. We can truly disrupt them. And so that's why we're moving into the security space and into the medical industries and into the debit card, crypto debit card space and exchange space, because what we have is revolutionary. And outside of the projects in and of themselves creating great value and having massive utility, any individual now can also participate on the other side of those projects at the same time. So while you're taking advantage of the products themselves and participating in those different blockchains, you obviously can be a supporter in those blockchains, earning the rewards associated with those blockchains through mining, through the BlockBot technology. And that's really, really exciting for me as well. Very similar to Gala. If you follow Gala at all, we sold the very first Gala nodes back in 2019, I believe it was, in summer. I think it was June of 2019. And when those first nodes were sold, we didn't have any technology. We didn't have the completed technology, I should say. We had an idea, but all of it wasn't complete yet. We didn't even have a website, I don't think, at the time. We put together a presentation and had some really great individuals that were part of those initial presentations. And many jumped in and bought nodes. And it was quite a while before that software was even delivered. And then even some time after that before it was on any exchanges, and so it took some time, and it took a lot of faith and a lot of hope and a lot of belief and a lot of sweat and tears and hard work. And we got Gala to where it is today. And I think Gala still has got a long way to go. But that being said, I think that some of the other projects that we're working on are even more powerful, will have even greater reach than what we've seen so far with Gala. Obviously, there's no guarantees in anything that we're doing. We are blockchain enthusiasts. We love what these projects stand for. These are truly blockchains with a purpose. And for me, I look back in my life, and I look back to the times when I was just a little kid and, going through those struggles and eating dumpster type food and trying to celebrate Christmas when we didn't have anything. And I look back at those times and I realize that there is so much that we can do to bless people that are living through very similar things right now. Blockchain is opening up a whole new world for individuals, regardless of their current status or financial position. And so that's what really excites me. That's what keeps me going. That's why I'm on these kind of calls almost all day, every day right now. And I love it. And it's tiring, but I love it because we are truly bringing the benefit of the blockchain to the world right now. But also what I recognize and understand is I can't do it alone. I need great people such as yourselves who believe and understand and are learning more and more about these projects to jump in and add your voice to mine. And so that's really what we're all about here. We will and are building the largest blockchain community in the world. And with that, there's going to be education and access to even newer things and technologies as they continue to improve and move. But anyway, I appreciate the time, and that's really kind of what I wanted to jump in and share. Oh, there was one other thing. Going back to what you said there, Mikhail, you had mentioned allowing individuals who maybe right now cannot afford a full BlockBot, because again, BlockBots go up in value, or up in cost every time a BlockBot is purchased. The price of that BlockBot goes up by $1. And so that is part of kind of the blockchain and the whole mechanism there of how it works. So there is a point, of course, where certain people may be priced out of being able to come in and purchase a full BlockBot. But very similar to maybe Bitcoin or other projects, you can also purchase a portion of one, and we call them droids. Where it's a mini BlockBot, so to speak. And so someone could literally come in and purchase a droid or a bundle of droids based on where they can start right now. And those droids will mine for them. It just won't, it's just a fraction. It's just a small, small percentage of what the actual full droid can do. And as the droids go, or excuse me, as the block bots go up in value, the difficulty will rise and increase just like it does in Bitcoin blockchain. And those with droids will be able to mine a little bit less and a little bit less over time. But the whole idea here, again, is to allow anybody to come in and participate at the level that they can, allow them to earn a reward at that level where they can. And I have people coming to me all the time and say, hey, Bitcoin's at, whatever it is today. And I know that Bitcoin's dropped just a little bit in the last few days. But even where it's at right now, what is it? $47,000. At $47,000, most people think there's no way I can ever get started with Bitcoin, but they don't understand. Most of them don't know that you can buy 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin. You can buy just one Satoshi if you want to, and there's opportunity there. Well, likewise, there's opportunity here. If someone can't purchase a full block bot, they can purchase droids, and there are ways to qualify still within the WIM blockchain to earn even more rewards as you continue to sell and to reach out and share this with other people. So yeah. I know I've talked a lot, but that's what I wanted to share with you all today, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
One thing, Stephen, because I think people are interested in droids and get started and then work their way up. But when they buy a droid today, what can they expect to mine with that one? Is it green or?
Thank you. Yeah, right off the bat, the first droids will be green. Soon you'll see that updated in the system where you'll be able to buy droids from some of the other blockchains as well. Those will be released as soon as those blockchains actually get on the blockchain, I should say. And so you'll see that come up as well. Right now we are pre-selling. We're pre-selling the full nodes for those other blockchains, and pretty soon I think we will actually, before they're even available, we may start pre-selling the droids as well. And so just look into the site as that's going to be updated here soon.
And two more things. When can people expect to see like Blue and Liberty to start to mine?
Thank you. Great question. So when they're purchased currently on the site, it says it can be up to 180 days. I don't think it's going to take that long. I mean, that's in blockchain world, 6 months is almost no time at all. That goes very fast. But I think that in the very near future, we'll see those start to launch out. We do put that language on there on purpose because we want to set a proper expectation, and then hopefully we'll be able to way over deliver on all of that. But yeah, that's what it says currently.
That's great. And when can we expect the WIN blockchain go live, and how long time do we need to buy the nodes manually?
Thank you so much. So yeah, we are working on a few different updates right now. We've got the team that's working around the clock on a lot of different things. But one of the main things that they're working on is to have a workable BlockBot report. So there's two things actually. There's a BlockBot report and then our Connect Pay app. The BlockBot report is the way that you're going to be able to see all of the different BlockBot licenses that you've purchased, or the droid licenses that you've purchased, and what they're producing for you in a great reporting, kind of just report there. And so that's almost done. I've been told that they've had it working, and then a couple small bugs have come up that they're working through right now. The second part is Connect Pay, and that's where you'll be able to see purchases from individuals that you've shared this with, right? That's where you'll be able to see kind of those connections and the individuals that you brought into the WIN blockchain. That is almost in an equal place right now as the BlockBot report. So they're finalizing and working on a few of the different nuances in that coding to make sure that it's pulling the correct data for each different individual and what they've been able to personally do. So I don't think we're too far off. I'm hoping that here in the next couple of days we'll see a working model, be able to test it for just a little bit, and then start running. But in the meantime, we have a lot of people that say, even though everything's not 100% working right now in terms of the back end systems, we have a lot of people that because of the sheer nature of it, because the price points are going up by $1 with every node that's sold. We have a lot of people that are saying, hey, I'm okay with jumping in right now, even though everything's not perfect. And if that's you, we welcome you. If you want to wait, that's okay. That's completely up to everyone. So yeah, we have a lot of great things that are happening, and people right now from all over the world who are looking to participate and are jumping in right now, even though they know that we still have we have a little bit more to do to automate everything.
Yeah, I think the biggest upside is when we are in a pre-launch and the technology is not new. It's some things for the Wind blockchain and the marketing and so on and so forth.
Yes.
But I think when we who have bought and sold a lot of bundle packs and done it manually just to make people secure here on a meeting, what can they expect moving forward in their back office?
Thank you so much. Yeah, the same thing. So you're going to see these updates happening here over the next several days. We'll get those moving and rolling. We are working right now to get emails out to individuals that have purchased. We do have an automated email system that, again, kind of a similar situation. We found a couple of bugs in it. It was sending out the email prematurely before when someone would click on the purchase button rather than when it confirmed. So they took that down for a minute. They're fixing that, and they should have that back up. So those confirmation emails should be coming out here very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So let's say people, if they buy manually, because we have a contract address from you, Stephen, that we send a Google Doc and do it manually.
Yep.
But what kind of price increase can we see? Because I think a lot of people do the same thing right now manually.
Yeah. So we are tabulating those right now weekly. And we were moving to a daily, but that's right now it's too difficult to do it every single day. But we are going to be updating those weekly, and so the price increases will happen based on the sales. I mean, it's exactly correlated to how many sales there are, and until we are able to manually run through and calculate all those numbers, it's just hard to tell. But you've probably, those of you that have been watching have probably seen over the last little while, Green, not very long ago, just even a month or so ago, was at $2,000 a node, and today I think Green is at like close to $5,000 a node, or maybe a little bit over. So things are really exciting, and things are catching on quick, and people want to participate right now.
And the first project to start to launch mining, is that Switch, or what can we expect, or?
Thank you. I don't know. That's a great question. I believe Switch will probably be one of the first, and one of the reasons for that is because outside of Green, of course, is because Switch ties a lot of the whole process together. It really makes the whole process run smoothly, and it gives people an opportunity to be able to have easy access to swap or to switch, I should say, their fiat, or their crypto into fiat. And so that's a really great tool to have.
I think Switch is a great onboarding project to bring on people to the crypto and to make fiat into crypto. And Green have many big futures in the future also that can be great onboarding process for people also, I guess. But one thing is that some people don't like affiliate models. They don't want to be salespeople, and we want to give people opportunity to have the right information. But for the people that don't want to sell, if they buy a Wind node, then they can take part of the Wind blockchain, right?
Yeah, whether you're selling or not doesn't really matter. There are people that definitely don't want to sell, and that will have a Wind node and still collect Wind because of that, because they'll be mining actually the Wind reward itself. And so I would look at this differently. I think a lot of people, some people love network marketing and some people hate network marketing. This isn't network marketing. It is an affiliate blockchain. It actually works a lot closer to how the normal mining process is, with just some nuances. But that's okay. Anyone that doesn't want to participate there, you don't have to. It still makes sense to support and mine all the different projects, because that's the way that you're have the greatest opportunity.
Yeah. My last question is, when do we launch everything?
Thank you. So we are, I'll say it this way. We are soft launching everything right now. And we are soft launching everything, even though everything's not perfect. In the meantime, we will be working on improving all the systems and automating things. When those automations are finalized, we will send out a lot of communication so everyone will know. And when that happens, there's going to be a lot of just checks and balances, making sure that everybody is connected where they're supposed to be connected. And so don't fear any of that. I would say move forward. Understand our goal is to start to grow this and to grow this the very best way that we possibly can. And you've probably heard this before, but if we wait till everything's perfect, we will have waited too long. And the opportunity won't be as great as it is now. And so we're moving forward. We have a lot of faith. We're really excited about what we're doing. We've had a lot of really, really great success already with the core technology that we have. And now we're excited to continue forward with that success and apply that to now all these other projects.
And will there be a regular communication that people can, if we want to listen to connect directly? Because now times it's really late in the night.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to be setting up a variety of different times as we continue to grow more globally. Just so you know, I'm usually up early and going to bed later because we have teams here in Sweden, of course. We've got people in Germany and Italy and Vietnam and all over the world right now that are coming onto this, that are really excited about this. And so those there will be more opportunities for more information, and so just stay tuned for that. Yeah.
So it will be a December to remember for people that have took action. So will there be some commissions for people before Christmas as a present?
Thank you. Yeah, what we're working on doing right now is, as we are kind of in pre-launch mode here with Win and the Win blockchain, is any sales that happen between Monday through Sunday will then be paid out the following Tuesday, and that is starting this week. And so that's what we are working towards. Understand right now, because it's not an automated process, that there's a lot of work in the background for us, and we're okay with that. We know that this is we're ready to go, and everyone's ready to go too. And so we're going to move forward. We are going to continue to implement some of these processes manually, but here very, very quickly it will be moved to an automated process, and we'll be able to incorporate our smart contract technology and all of that.
Okay. So thank you so much, Steve. I think you have a lot of meetings to moving forward.
I do. Thank you so much, everybody. It was a pleasure being here. Thanks for letting me explain kind of our vision a little bit. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Yeah, and we keep in touch. Have a great day, Steven.
All right, sounds good. Bye-bye.
Bye.